already, obviously, a real appreciation for what's gone on, obviously in this whole area, but specifically today for our track and field facility. And hopefully maybe you can stay around for a little while or go home and come back later and see the Madison County, first ever Madison County Middle School county meet. And we got a lot of young athletes coming in here from the 4 schools, and it should be an excellent meet. We have beautiful weather today for all of this. We wanted to start off today with Rob Nichols, the graduate of London High School, who is working for Congresswoman Deborah Price. And Congresswoman Price donated a flag that I believe the certificate said flew over the Capitol on January 30th of this year. And we have possession of that, and it's on the pole ready to go up. And after Rob gets done saying what he has the floor to say, Terry Gray, who is our vocal instructor here at London High School, will sing our national anthem for the raising of the flag, and then we will proceed with the rest of our ceremony. So right now I'll turn over to Rob Nichols from Congresswoman Price's office.
Hi, I'm Rob Nichols with Congresswoman Deborah Price's office. Invited here, I guess, more for that reason than the fact that being an illustrious alum or anything. But yes, the flag was donated. Did fly over the Capitol building, and we're all very excited that you're allowing us to partake in this. I know a lot of hours of sweat and dedication went into it. You all must be very, very excited, particularly impressed with the fact that it was all done on private effort and time. So I'll keep it short, and thank you very much for having us out here. And again, on behalf of Congresswoman Price, congratulations.
Rob, welcome back. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And now I'll turn over to Miss Gray.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Flag looks better there than it does over the Capitol. Before we introduce the people we have here, Superintendent Dr. Froning has some remarks that he wishes to make. Dr. Froning.
Thank you, Mr. Nance. I want to thank Mr. Nance for putting this program together today. What we're witnessing today is what people can do in a community when they decide they want to get something done and are willing to work together as a unit, as a team, to accomplish a goal. And this is a tremendous investment here in time and labor, donations, and I can't say enough to everyone that's participated. I particularly want to highlight a couple people. I know at the risk of maybe offending others, but Ted Slanger, would you come up here, please? I can still remember being in the commons area of the high school, and someone had this harebrained scheme of buying a big earth mover That big earth mover was, well, how many cubic yards? I can't remember anymore.
35.
35, but I mean, it was mammoth. And this is the man whose initiative, whose willingness to step forward and stick his neck out there and say, we need to do this and get it done. And it was him who gave us the impetus to start this whole thing. So I just want to recognize you today, Ted, in particular, for that. Thank you. As many of you may know, Neil Babb, on his own time, was the one that laid the design and all the layout of this entire complex. Did it on his own time, donated it to us. We appreciate all of Neil's work. Couldn't have been done without him. And lastly, Danny Eads, who was in the beginning of this and continues to take on this project and as kind of sees it as his baby. We can't say enough about all the work he's done. And those three people have been critical. Of course, we have the Board of Trustees of the Hartley Complex, who've just done a tremendous job. An awful lot of time that's been donated and given by those folks. But you could go on, and I'm not going to do that. But there are some real key individuals that I felt needed to be recognized today. So thanks so much. I appreciate this opportunity to say a few words. And again, the tribute goes to the community. You're looking at what can be done, as I said before, when everybody decides we're going to do something and they work together as a team to accomplish that goal. Thank you so much.
Hopefully I won't leave anybody out, but I want to introduce some people again. Once again, people that were formerly or are currently on the Hartley Athletic Complex Committee. Ted Slanker, one of the founding fathers. Danny Eads was still is one of our members. TJ Dwyer over here currently. Russ Ann Dillard currently. Who am I leaving? Bonnie Hamilton currently. And from the beginning, right? Are there any other complex committee members that... Glenn Will, right behind me, okay. Glenn, from the beginning. Board of Education members, Marvin Peterson's here, Jim Gallagher's here. Am I leaving it? I don't want to leave anybody out. Coach Cochran, who started track here at London High School, not this London High School, but another London High School many years ago. Actually 40-some years, about 44 years ago, wasn't it? 53, 54? 51, okay. Almost half a century ago. We also have people here today that helped. At the very minimum, they bought a square meter of it, and many of them bought much, much more than that. So we have a vast array of those people that have bought and helped pay for this, and we thank them for that. We also have with us today the family of Jeff Miller, and we've decided to include in what we're doing today because it all works out. Jeff was a shot and disc thrower for us, graduate of the class of '86, so 12 years ago. And what Jeff did was he made shot and discus important in track and field. Up to that point, it was kind of something that you sent people to do, and everybody stayed here and did their thing, and these guys went far away and did it, and nobody knew what they did. But Jeff was the one that brought it to the front. He was in the state meet as a senior in both events, and unfortunately in fall of that year he lost his life. And at that point we felt that we were going to dedicate our throwing circles to him, and we talked about doing the ones at Merrimack Park because that was our facility, and we realized that was a landfill and a dump. And so we made a promise that if and when we ever build a facility here, that we would dedicate our shot and discus circles to his memory. And the plates that go on those circles have been ordered, and when they arrive, I will ask the Miller family to come back and tighten the screws on them that bolt them down to the concrete. So, from my personal perspective as a track coach here, this is a dream come true. To be able to walk out the back door and have what you need, and to be able to have home track meets. Those of you that witnessed any of our home track meets this year for our level or even the middle school level can see the kids just seem to take it up a notch when they're here at home. And we've had a lot of spectators out here that have just come out to watch track and field and have enjoyed it. And we hope to keep expanding it, stadium, lights. Hopefully we can have another dedication ceremony and have the pigeons and the balloons and the fireworks and the whole package, but we're saving that. Gary McNeil was one of our founding members of our Hartley Committee.
I was wondering if you was going to remember that.
Yeah. Save the best to last, always. I didn't look around. But the people that really benefit the most are the young men and women that are standing here. And the first day of practice back in late February, we took the girls team out to Merrimack Park in the cold and the wind, and we got off a bus out there, and the long jump pit out there is truly a pit. The building that we built so many years ago to house the stuff is falling down, and it's a mess. And we asked the kids that, knowing that this is a tool to be used, it's not something we come out here and automatically become good. We decided to use it as a tool, and we said that when you walk through that gate, if you're not willing to work hard and do a good job, then what you do, you're being disrespectful to all of you people here. And what we want is when they walk through the gate, whether it's an easy day or a hard day or a meet, to work hard and dedicate themselves to being good and giving their 110% effort, being the best they can be. And that is probably the best way for these people and the people that aren't even here yet, the ones that are this big that are coming on, and even the ones that aren't born yet. It's the best way for them to say thank you to everybody is through their efforts. So that when you come by and you had a part in this, you can see the kids out here working hard. Now some of you that came early saw the girls, they didn't like they were working too hard. They worked hard yesterday. Today was an easy day. Yeah, you come back tomorrow, it'll be a different story. So we're real pleased. And Mike, add something to that if you would. This is Mike Wilson, our boys track coach.
Thank you. I'd just like to briefly thank you all for all your efforts. As Terry just said, it's a true blessing to have a facility like this, and I think we'll realize over the years what a benefit to our community this will be. It couldn't have happened without you people, and I speak for myself and the boys. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Thanks, Mike. Once again, I look around, I'm so afraid of leaving somebody out, and I definitely don't want to leave anybody out. Mr. Allen, our principal. Okay. Co-signs my paycheck, so I gotta mention. But once again, I don't want to leave anybody out. I know some people that had a major impact aren't really standing here, but everybody that's standing here did have a major impact, and I can't tell you how appreciative we are of what's gone on here. The people that have been here for meets, the other schools, we believe track and field wise, we have one of the finest facilities in Central Ohio, and we believe that when the whole project is completed, we'll have the finest track and field facility in the state of Ohio. And the meets such as district and regional will be part of what we do here. I hope I'm still here to see part of that, but if I'm not, then the people that are here, I'm sure, will make very, very good use of it. But we feel we have an excellent facility. It is open to the community to use. The turnstile gate is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Feel free to come out, run, jog, and if nobody's looking and you want to try the hurdles, try them. Sign this waiver of liability before you leave, please, though. But feel free to use the facility. Encourage the youngsters to use it. That's what it's here for. We want them to come out here and walk, jog, lap, pretend you're Michael Johnson, pretend you're Carl Lewis. Get excited about being here as you get older. That's what we want. That's what we want to happen. So once again, I can't tell you how appreciative we are. I've been coaching 28 years, and it's the first facility I've ever had, and it's been worth the wait. It's been worth the wait. So, and I know for our athletes here that it's been a long time, and they're very appreciative of it. And hopefully they'll continue to perform well and show you that. What we're going to do is we won't make you stay in lanes all the way. We're going to have you come up to the starting line here, and we're going to fire the gun and ask you to take a lap. And when we get down to the head of the straightaway down here, we're going to stop at that point, and we're going to ask Jeff's mom and dad to step across the fence to where those little white things are over there. And whichever one is feeling up to it today, we're going to ask you to throw the shot. And then we're going to move on down the track here, across the finish line, and go out the gate, and if we can, go to the discus area and have them also throw a discus for us today. Maybe set the stadium record, who knows. And then we will make first call for the field events for the middle school meet. So once again, I apologize if I left anybody out. This has just been, it's been terrific. Can't say that enough. So, time to move up to the starting line. If you false start, you get 2 laps. No false start. I would be back by 4:30. How are you?
They'll run. It's all.
If you want to run. Go for it.
Still at me? This guy's going to run.
You knew. Well,
Don't step on anybody's heels. I don't have to call emergency. They're all ready to go. Trainers here. Trainers there? On your mark.
Dude, he's moving out, ain't he? Watch out! Ooh, he tackled her!
That is, it can be hard.
Hey, Sean, you were wrong. Here we go, guys.
We got to sign them. Can they make the coach? The monkey's already jumping on it. She's going.
Next week, Thursday.
Look at them go. Next girl, we're going to do this.
Bye.
As you can see, they're nearing the shot put, where they're going to do the traditional throw of the shot put and dedicate the shot put in honor of one of the Miller boys, who was so detrimental in getting this shot put and discus throw. And then we'll go from there to the discus. Didn't take him too long, Carl, to make that lap around there. Got a pretty good crowd there. And right after this, we got a quad meet with London, Jonathan, Alder, Madison Plains, and West Jeff. So stick around, don't go away. It's going to be fun. I think that's Mr. Miller. Gary Miller just did the shot. I think he fouled. Just kidding.
Oh, so bad.
One of the children, they left-hand throw there, Carl. It's a pretty good throw. I see West Jeff just came in. If you want to pick up anything else, we got West Jeff coming through the gate. I think Jonathan Alder's already here out there in the infield. By the way, this is a junior high meet, so we're very proud of this field. This is, like you say, a dream come true. And as we maybe pick up the crowd coming down through here a little ways, kind of be aware of the time. Try not to take any more than half an hour, leave an hour and a half for the track events. Okay, we're back. They're going over to the discus, and I want to clarify something. I used the wrong wording, and I was corrected by Mr. King, who is my sidekick. I used the word detrimental when I should have said instrumental. The Millers were very instrumental in bringing the shot put and the discus into focus here at London. So please forgive me. Everything's been like running wild here trying to get this thing together. We weren't even sure we were going to be able to do it. So bear with us. And once again, we'll be at this track meet, and we have no information at all. So basically, we'll be hopefully calling the name of the event and the teams that are running. No individual names. We don't have anything like that, due to the fact that on the track meets of this nature, they usually pick their runners at the meet. It's nothing like a basketball game or football game where your players are already set in position. So we don't really have anything. Well, Carl, the London coach, girls coach, she's going to give me some names of the runners of some of the events, so that'll help. Even though there are no numbers, I can give you names, and they can pick them. Parents and people, friends can pick them out as they come around and down the track. Hello fans, and welcome once again to another London Red Raider contest. Tonight we just finished dedicating the new track, and now we're going to do a county quad meet with London, West Jeff, Jonathan, Alder, and Madison Plains. I do have a list of some names of the kids. I don't know which kid is which, but I will be able to give you the names, hopefully, of the children, of the runners that are in different heats and different races. So stick with us, don't go away. We're getting ready for the, what is it, Carl? The 100-meter hurdles, girls, low hurdles, 100-meter hurdles for girls. So I'll give you the rundown down right now for the girls. For West Jeff, we have Christian Stanball, Angel, and Chelsea Page. And for, that was for London. That's a shame I can't even tell you the London girls' names. For West Jeff, we have Tony Cornute, Carrie Cole, Alicia Pelfrey, and Danielle Miller. And for Madison Plains, we have, they don't have nothing in order here, Carl. Tope, Street, Adams, and I believe it's Call. I'm not sure. And for Jonathan Alder, the hurdles we have.
Good job, Gary.
I don't know, Carl. I can't read this. So Jonathan Alder is going to be left out on the hurdles as far as the boys goes. So let's get ready for the hurdles. Yeah, let's get ready to rumble. Jonathan Alder's runners for the hurdles, and it's Abby Scott and Carla Fry for the hurdles. So they just had, I think, just about ready for the last call. We will have a hurdle race here in just a second. Here we go, Carl. We're getting ready for the 100-meter hurdles, girls. London's in white. As you know, West Jeff will be in the yellow. Jonathan Alder will be in the red. Madison Plains will be. We have two yellows there, Carl. I guess you would call brown for West Jeff. And we have all 8 lanes running. Right now it looks like we have an advantage with West Jeff. London player went down. Here comes West Jeff. No, Jonathan Alder's going to win at a time of 18-2. West Jeff come in second. We don't have any numbers for the Jonathan Alder or any of these players, so runners, so we don't really have a clue who their names are. 18-2 for that heat. And we have enough girls, we're going to have a second heat. Like I said, I can't run off to who's in which heat because all I got is a list of names. So watch for your kid or your friend or your relation and pick them out and watch them go. Everything's quiet in all the jump pits, Carl. Got a half pretty decent crowd here tonight. They say these meets go off pretty good, so time will tell.
It was like 5%.
Second heat, the white flag just went up.
I know.
I believe Terry Nance might be the starter for these races. This is a dream come true for everybody, and especially Terry. He's went without a track to run on for quite a few years. And London's always been a big contender. And I think he has a lot of input into the lower grades in the track, so he's to be applauded for his fine efforts and the things he's done for the school. And we have one London runner in this heat. Let's see who goes up first. Looks like London might win this. Nope. West Jeff's going up first. And his second heat is going to go with a time of 20.4. Remember, this is a junior high meet, so we have an awful lot of kids. This is great to see this many young people out doing the right thing.
All 100-meter runners in the bullpen, please, at the starting line.
And I think we're getting ready to do the boys' hurdles. Was I up?
Yeah.
Did you take it down? Okay, I'm going to try to give you the runners for the boys' hurdles. For London, I believe we have Brad Johnson and Todd Dyer. For West Jeff, see if I can find it here. We have Tyler Arnold, Taylor Skidmore, and William Grunbach. Gronbacher. And forgive me if I pronounce these names wrong because they're not written on here too clear. For planes, we have McClellan, Lewis, Kirk, and Schock. And last but not least, Jonathan Alder. We have Nick Newsad and Jeremy Mayen. If you can remember those names, look for your kids in the races.
Oh yeah? That's what I asked him.
We have the red flag showing for the boys hurdles race here, so yep, we have the white flag, so we're getting ready to have a race here in the boys hurdles. I think they just run low hurdles too, don't they? They didn't raise them up any. I can't even tell from here, Carl, who's in what lanes. We're so far away. We've got 5 runners. Plains, London, Plains, Jeff, Alder, in that order. And here comes a London. We got a long stepper here for London. He's going to do it in 18.7. Good run for London there.
Big kid there.
Huh?
Tall kid.
Yeah, he is tall, isn't he?
Girls are doing high jump.
Huh? I think we got a high jump over here for the girls, so we'll pick it up in the meantime.
I
don't know these kids. I got a list, but I don't know who they are. I believe that's, who's that, West Jeff? Carl getting ready to do the high jump there. Didn't quite make it. It seems funny, Carl, seeing that bar so low, but you got to stop and remember, I guess, that these are only junior high kids. Grade school. One of these days they'll be jumping over their head. Oh, I didn't even see that, Carl. We got a race here. We got him tied up in the high jump, and we got the boys hurdle race, Madison Plains, and he changed his legs. He runs like Strobel did, and he did it in a time of 18.2, Madison Plains. That's how Crystal Strobel used to run, changing, jumping from different feet.
What was the first heat of the boys?
And them down. 100-meter dash, girls. And for London, we have Vanessa Timmons, Savannah Liggins, Chelsea Page, and Jessica Dina. And for West Jeff, Tiffany Clark, M. Gallion, Jessica Roby, and Natalie Kimbitsky. As we move on to Madison Plains, we have last names of Leach, Griffith, Saxton, and Durbin. And Jonathan Alder. We have Heather Williamson, Courtney Yantis. Those two will be running for Jonathan Alder. So watch for your favorite runner in this upcoming event, which is the 100-meter dash. Ready for a race here. See if I can pick up in who's in what lane.
I've never met him. What was that last heat? No, that is my name is Squires.
Okay, with Swires running the last heat in the high hurdles. Information courtesy of Sonny Wheeler.
got camels.
That's all I got. I got all the names. And see, that separates the boys and the girls, but that's why it's like that. Okay, we're getting ready here. See, we're live. Girls 100-meter dash. Have a really good turnout tonight. Weather's holding up nice for us. Runners up. Here we go.
Good job.
No hurdles in the way this time. We got a London girl. I think her name is Savannah. Oh, we had a girl go down hard. This Savannah's stroking. 13-9. Savannah Liggins. Stroked right out for that one. She can move up pretty good, Carl. For what, 7th or 8th grade? I imagine it's 8th grade, okay. Not bad. And we're getting ready for the second heat. As soon as they get the tally here.
That's the mistake with the one that fell, but I had to come on down the track.
I know, that was a good one. She fell hard, too. I guess she's all right. She got up and moseyed off of the track. As we get ready for the second heat, we got a high jumper. Here we come. I'll watch the race. Hey, we got a clearance there. That looked like about, what, 4 feet?
Yeah.
That was West Jeff on that one. I'll let you know when the race getting ready to start. We have another West Jeff jumper. Let's see what happens on this. Oh, not quite. We have the girls down in the corner, Carl. So if you want to shoot down there to the shot put, then you won't have much turn to get over to the race. Don't have a clue who's throwing. Let me see. It's a beautiful facility. London folks can be proud of yourself. You get this stadium in, boy, you really have something to be proud of. And we're getting ready for the second heat of the girls. 100-meter dash. I'm looking for the flagman. I don't know where he's at. Oh, that girl's down. That's what's wrong.
Oh, she's still down.
Yeah. I thought she got up, but she's down. She's still down there. She must have fell pretty hard. They're working on her now. Sorry to hear that. We got another high jumper getting ready to go. It's going to be a little bit before we get the race started. I'm guessing that bar at about 4 feet, Carl, a little over 4 feet. No, I've got a list of people, but I don't know who they are individually. I hear you. Here comes a jumper. Not quite. We got some discus over there going too. As they help the girl off the track. Madison Plains runner. I thought she'd left the track, Carl. I didn't see her still down there. people are lined up along the track, so you can't really see what's going on in the closest 3 lanes to the fence. So now we're getting ready for a second heat of the 100-meter dash girls. I heard one of the coaches say get her some ice, so evidently they feel it's nothing major. Hope not. Don't want to see anybody get hurt. Okay. I think they've given the white flag is going up. Here we go. We have a race. Quite a few of them were standing on that route. Didn't get in the blocks, Carl. Got some pretty big girls in here. This Jonathan Alder girl stepping them off, buddy. And she ran through it at 15-1. She ran through the finish line. That's something you don't usually see. A lot of them feel like they got it won. They just start slowing up the finish line. As a bee is getting ready to chase Carl off that stand. Keep him over there, Carl. And we're getting ready for the boys. Let me see if I can give you the boys right quick. Boys 100 meters. For London, we have Tim Siegel, Marcus Russell, Justin Dillard, and Matt Jones. For Jeff, we have Matt Bentley and Ian Huffman, one of the two. For Plains, we have if I can see this, Potts, Lewis, Dean, and Lance. And for Jonathan Alder, Kyle Adams, Brett Glass, and Tim Krafsko. So I hope I said the names right. Watch for your kid running. What'd you say, Sonny? The girl who won the last heat in 100-meter dash, last name was Bullen, B-U-L-E-N. And here comes the boys. Let's see what kind of time they got. Some of these boys look like they're stepping. Jonathan Alder got some speed there. Oh, here comes London on the inside. We got a race. And it's going to be London in 12-6. London and Alder. Tim Siegel pulled that one out in 12-6. Check that haircut on Tim. That's what, see, he's got those, what do you call them, that new style that so the wind doesn't hold you back. And we're going to have a second heat, boys, as soon as we get this. That's a pretty good race. What was the time of that again, Carl? Now you got to help me out, man. Maybe I could write it down as a.
You say 12-6?
I'm not going to say I said 12-6 because I'm not sure. You know, when you get old as I am, you get forgetful.
Second thing that goes, man.
I have to watch myself, probably, and stepped off this bleacher and they'll have another fatality. I know I won't get up as easy as that kid did. You'd give me mouth to mouth, wouldn't you?
Doctor said you're gonna die.
Doctor said I'm gonna die.
Ain't no need, both of us dying.
Okay. Second heat of the boys.
I don't think you did.
And I believe we have a runner from each school in this heat. Like I say, I had somebody watching tell me don't do very good on this, but when you don't know anybody in the race and you don't get that information, it's kind of hard. Russell, Mark Russell runs second in that heat. And I didn't get the time of that. Camera get it? Cameraman, you got to get on the ball now. You got to pick up that clock too. Like you did over at the BACs. And our next race will be 1,600 meters. So we'll probably pick up the first lap and then try to pick up some other things. For London in the 1,600 meters is Janie Oddie and Breland Faulkner. Krause. The winner of that heat was for the 100-meter boys was he from Jonathan Alder? Jonathan Alder, Krause, Jonathan Alder. And for 1,600 meters for West Jeff, we have Amy Huber, Carrie Cole, Beth Diley or Dilly, one of the two, and Brittany Celia. The name's been kind of cut off here. For Plains, we have I believe it's Pennington and a Spiegel. And for Jonathan Alder, I'm very sorry about this, but this is all I got to work with. 1,600 meters, let's see. I believe you have a Jill Schellenbarger, and Jackie Faust. So watch for your runners.
Jared, Mark, Brad, help them move the hurdles. We need the hurdles to get moving.
We're still live. Terry Nance is giving their instructions. How about that headpiece on that Golden Eagles runner there, Carl? That must be Kara Taylor. No, that's West Jeff. And we have a start. We'll pick up the first lap, and then we'll try to pick up some other things in the meantime. And as they come around the stretch turn, first time, I believe we have a London runner in the lead, followed by Madison Plains, West Jeff, and then 2 Jonathan Alder runners. London seems to have a fairly decent distance. Jamie Odie's leading the pack right now, thanks to Sonny Wheeler. What was it? 126 for that first lap. If you get a little wide shot over there, Carl, we can show them the baseball and a softball. We got a baseball and a softball. What is going? Yeah, softball game going on over there. Baseball game, everything's going on here tonight. This is one heck of a facility, I'll tell you. Of the 1600 meter girls, and we have I believe it's Jamie Oddie. She looked like she's going to go from start to finish. She's kind of walking away from the pack there. It's just a stroll in the park. And Jamie Oddie with a time of 6.113.5. 6.135. I tell you, man, it's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it. And here comes the rest of your finishers. Looks like we got a nice little pack, a little good finish here. 6:49. Do we have a race for the finish in the back of the pack, Carl? London's trying to sneak in there. And they're going to get, oh, how about that finish, Carl?
She almost ran off the track.
I know it. She's on the white line, though. Is that a foul? Yeah, Jamie Odie, the winner of that one. Okay, we're getting ready for the boys. 1600 meter. See if I can find it here. For London. Believe it or not, we don't have, wait a minute. Jared Schoaf and Jeremy Collins for London, 1600 meters. And for Jeff, let's see who we got here. Adam Wilson and Aaron Parks will be running the 1600 meters for West Jeff. For Madison Plains, we have Wickline, Gears, Montross, and Kuntz. 1600 meters. And last but not least, Jonathan Alder, we have Carl. I don't see anybody for Jonathan Alder. I see some runners out there, but I don't have any names. I don't have any names for Jonathan Alder, Carl, for 1600 meters. Is a 1600 considered a mile?
Yeah.
They got mile written down here.
Yeah, 1600.
We got a Brandon Bradley and a Phil Grigsby, but I'm seeing I'm seeing 4 runners for Jonathan Alder, so I'm missing a couple runners for Jonathan Alder. And we'll get the start of that. And after we get this under our rolling, we'll get a shot of the discus. I said they started measuring over at the discus. There they go. They're in a pretty good bunch right now, Carl. How long is it going to take to open that up? They're starting to spread out a little bit, Carl. I like Plains' sheet. They got them right in order. And our leader with a time of 1:17 is West Jeff. Jonathan, Alder, and London right in the pack close. Coming here, Carl. West Jeff. Looked like that bar went off. She might have hit it with her hand. That was another high jumper. Up. And she decided she wasn't going to go that time. Wonder if that tall kid over there for London is a high jumper. If he jumps like he ran, unless he's an official. Second heat, West Jeff in second lap, 2:46. West Jeff and London are setting the pace right now. I don't know if they did any pole vaulting or not. I see one pole vault out in the middle of center field of the football field, but I don't sure they did pole vault. Oh, did you get that, the high jump there? I think the Madison Plains jumper cleared that. Plains jumpers are jumping from the opposite side, Carl. Is that unusual? Huh? Oh, in the final heat, and we have final lap, and we have London and West Jeff. London sneaks in and takes the lead. Can he hold it? John Norris got some pretty tall kids coming up. We had to look out for them in basketball. I hope people appreciate Carl because he's cramped up in that little bucket up there trying to tape this thing. I know it's not easy. Somebody just went over for London, didn't he? We didn't get it. Here comes the final leg. The boys 1,600 meter. The next race will be the 4x1. London stretching out. It's going to be London and West Jeff. with a time of 5.32. And we may have a battle for fourth place here, Carl. Oh, Jonathan Alder picked it up. Jonathan Alder's going to pick up third and fourth. Golden Eagles picked up fifth. Who's that winner for London there, Sonny? Jeremy Collins won that 1,600 meters for London. Thank you. Our next race will be the 4x1. And when did they change over? Did they have the girls straight through, or do you know? Who you got there, Carl? Shot put. I have to watch Carl because I'm behind him. I mean, I'm in front of him. I don't know what he's shooting at. And once again, he caught me talking about something else. Who runs this next race first, boys or girls? Girls? Okay, girls 4x1. And for London, we have, I believe it's Alex Carabin, Saboni Russell, Shelley Howard, and Katie Young. For West Jeff, see if I can find it here. Hold on. Megan Blake, Abby King, Beth Dilly, and Melissa Gallion. 4x1. For Plains, we have Griffith, Cook, Leach, and alternate Wilson if it comes to that. And for Alder, boy, 4x1. Gretchen Phillips, Courtney Yantis, Abby Scott, and Hillary Dembski. And once again, I apologize if the names aren't pronounced the way they should be. Do a lot of apologizing, don't I? A lot of these you can't read it. I'm just guessing if it's what the letters are on it. Some of them wrote them and didn't write it very clear. High jump for London. Hey, we got it clear. I don't know if you got that or not. That's a pretty good sized lady there. Probably an 8th grader. We got 2 London jumpers in a row. And they both cleared it with ease, Carl. London's got some jumpers there. That one that just went over wasn't very tall. You got Mr. Froning there to your right. Yeah.
He's got a voltage drop on that thing right now. Let me plug you in on another circuit.
Do it quick.
Quick, I can do it quick.
Yeah. Carl, we're going to be down for a second. We got a voltage drop, so we may not get to the beginning of this. Oh man, this is a good race too, this 4x1. Final lap of this girls 4x1, we lost power. So we didn't get to first 3 legs of it. Sorry about that. And it was a good one. Jonathan Alder's going to run away with it with a time of 55 seconds. Jonathan Alder, London run second on that.
I need you to go down so I can reset this.
Go ahead. Once again, I'm apologizing. We also had a power failure and they had to put us on another line, so right in the middle of the best race, we lost power. We did get the finish of it. So now we're going to the boys 4x1. And for London, we have Corey Collins, Matt Jones, Tim Siegel, and Kyle Gillespie. For Jeff, see if I can find it here. Ian Huffman, William Grosbach, Ryan Warner, and Matt Blanton. For Madison Plains, boys 4x1. Lewis, Duffy, Stiers, and Potts. And last but not least, Jonathan Alder, 4x1. Kyle Adams, Tim Kravsey, Brandon Bradley, and Josh Yantis. So pick out your runners. We'll try to give you a good picture of it. We'll pick up the first lap of it. I'd like to call your attention to something. We did a talk show with all the, with not all of them, but quite a few cancer survivors, and it will air on both Channel 11 and Channel 2 the whole week before the Walk for Life they have, which is the last 2 days of the month, I believe, of this month. I think it's 29th and 30th, 29th and 30th of this month. So come on out and support that. It'll be running right here at the London track here. It's the second year for it, and it's really gotten big. Want to be sure to get a good shot of Coach Skip over there. He'll like that. Coach and teacher Skip Porter. You know he's very popular because all the girls are hanging around him. Oh, he'll like that, won't he? I'm in trouble now. Oh yeah, Rosemary sees that, boy. I'm in trouble. Skip is too. We just set you up, Skip, buddy.
They're going to be getting A in their class.
Yeah. So those girls will get A in their class. That's the way you do it.
Okay.
Got to know who to be buddies with. Okay, in lane 1 will be London. Lane 2, Jonathan Alder. Lane 3, West Jeff, and lane 4, Madison Plains. We have a clearance and we're getting ready to get a start here. Seems like everything's clicking off pretty fast here, Carl. Coach Nance does a very good job. And we got a good start. London's got a long-legged runner there. He might be look like he's picking up a little bit. No, he's not. Jonathan Alder's picking up. There'll be the first exchange, probably be Alder. Oh, a bad exchange for Alder. Look at Alder go, Carl. And Jeff. We got some little speedster over there. London's gaining a little bit. London jumped in about second place. Good exchange. Got a white flag all the way around for a good exchange. Look at this Alder kids run, Carl. No wonder they went so tough in football. Let's see what they do down the stretch. And it's going to be Alder all the way. London may run second. Alder, London, Jeff, and Madison Plains. 50. Oh, I didn't get the time on that. Daggone it. Get the time on that, Sonny?
Keeps getting in the way.
Dukes, you get the time on that? Maryland, you get the time on that? Yep. And once again, we didn't get the time. They're going to fire me, Carl. I see it coming. And we get set up for the next race, which will be 400 meters. For the girls will be Savannah Liggins, Kristen Bueller, Bethany Mills, and maybe Marcia Banks. For Jeff, Amy Huber, and Tara Kaler. For Plains, we have A. Cook, Dennison. Oh, we must have missed a high jump, Carl. Phillips and Cole. And for Alder, Murphy, Swope, Scott, and Fry. Nope, just Murphy and Swope. That's the girls. Who's that girl right there for London? Okay. She won her heat a while ago?
She won the 100.
Won the 100, okay. Savannah Liggins. This Savannah Liggins just ran in the, she ran in 100, now she'll be running the 400.
She said she runs the 200 also.
And the 200? Is she new around here? I don't know her parents. Okay. So that's her mother right down here?
4x2.
That's her aunt.
5-10 minutes.
Or that'd be her, no, that's her sister.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her sister.
In lane 1 we will have the Golden Eagles. No, lane 1 we have West Jeff, lane 2 Golden Eagles, lane 3 London, 4 Jonathan Alder, 5 Plains, 6 London. This is once around, right? It's got to go for all the gusto from day one. Good start. This West Jeff runner in lane 1 runs like an antelope. Watch how she lopes around there. She's gaining ground too. This might be a race car. They're all kind of, 4 of them are bunching up there with Jonathan Alder in the lead. Liggins from London running second right now. Now they're starting to stretch out a little bit as Liggins takes, Liggins put on quite a burst right there.
200-meter hurdle participants. 200-meter hurdle participants.
This Liggins is quite an athlete.
Once the girls 4x2 is done, you can get blocked.
She's going to bring it home. And we're looking at Liggins for London. Got to fight for second. See if I can get the time. And we got a time of 1.07 for Savannah. And the Eagles a second, Jeff third, Jonathan Alder fourth. It's a pretty good race. That girl she can pick him up and put him down. Well, the weather's held up for us so far. Thank God for that. And we're getting ready for the boys 400. See if I can give you their names. Okay. Boys 400, we have Spencer Elliott and Darren Sanders. For Jeff, we have Ryan Warner.
Garrett. Get him off of there. Get him off of that.
Okay. Hey, boy. You're shaking the camera. Don't get on there. And for Plains, we have Kirk, Lang, Evans, and Schock. And for Alder, we have Tim Orr and Josh Riggs. Huh? We still got girls?
Yeah, I got another heat.
Well, I just gave it a board. We have another heat of girls. Good Lord. Too much going on around here. People jumping on your lift, and seems like that just draws a crowd, that lift does. I'm just glad we got the wires up where they can't run over them.
That Ralph Scurry over there.
Where?
Skip. No comment.
Better not.
Everything race goes.
Okay, and we have a clean start. Lane 1, West Jeff. 2, Plains. 3, London. 4. Man, it looks like lane 5 is just running away with him. For, is that Plains out front?
Yeah.
Madison Plains.
Others have a problem with their shorts.
Huh?
Others have a problem with their shorts.
She just went out and after him. What was the time in the first heat?
107.
107? She might even been faster if she had somebody push her. It's not easy to run and get out there all by yourself. She's not going to break that. Madison Plains Golden Eagles going to take the second heat with a time of 1:12.7. Huh? 1-2.
Yeah, you got it, Gary.
For once I got it right. I've already given the boys' names, so I guess I don't have to go over that again. Even though they probably forgot who I give them. I'll hear about this. I got a few critics out there coming to tell me, you're going to have to get that together. I like for them to stand up here for a couple hours and do this, not knowing anybody. And to be honest, not really that great knowing that much about track. So just watch it and enjoy it. Give it our best shot, huh?
Yep.
Did you get me on camera with this hat, this Nike hat? That's bad. I started wearing my other one with the kangaroo, and then I got one with a horse and carriage on it too. But that's bad, ain't it? Get these shoes too, because I'm a Jordan. Yeah? These kids try to rob me of these shoes. I'm the man. If you see me flying over a building getting ready to dunk a ball, it's not Jordan, it's me. Little humor. I can probably get up a couple inches off the ground.
Boys, 400 meter runner.
Boys, 400 meter. How are we doing on time? Of course, it went down, didn't it?
Yeah, went down.
For the boys 400 meter run. Is that a run or a dash? Help me out. In lane 1 we have the Golden Eagles, Madison Plains. In lane 2 we have West Jeff, Rough Riders. In lane 3 we have London Red Raiders. In lane 4 we have the Jonathan Alder Pioneers. In lane 5 Madison Plains Eagles. In lane 6 West Jeff, and I think I felt rain. That's why I paused then. Terry Nance once again, get a good shot of him. He's your starter. He's pretty good with that gun. And we got a clean start. I'm not sure if he even looks for a false start. He just go. We got some runners over here, Carl. Looks like Plains out on top right now. London's pulling up 5th place. Plains, West Jeff, Jonathan Alder. West Jeff's trying to make a move. Can he do it? And here they come down the home stretch. And I believe it's going to be Plains with a time of 1.01. Is that good? That's it, right? You mean I actually said something right for a change? I'm getting good, ain't I? Oh, man. Do we have another heat of boys?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I believe we do. Looks like it might be this tall kid for London. If he stretches them legs out, he might be able to cut this track up. What if he plays basketball?
Usually you have your faster runner in the first heat.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Usually the faster runners are in the first heat. What did I say, 102?
1.01.
I know you wasn't going to agree with me.
That's what you say.
1.01. That's what Carl said now. We got the boys high jump going there too. And somebody's over with a dog looked like it had one bite and he'd eat you up. Shouldn't allow them things out here. Okay. We have 4 runners in this race. 2 Eagles, 1 Raider, 1 Pioneer. Eagles in the first 2 lanes, London in the 3rd lane, Pioneer in the 4th lane. Right now we're looking at Jonathan, Alder, and London. And here we come. I can't see the clock. And Plains took over the lead, and he's going to finish at a time of 1.06. Let's get ready for our next race.
We got it.
6 must be the 4x2. Yeah, did you hear them kids fussing about somebody doing something down there? I tell you, it'd probably come out on the camera.
Yeah, let's show who it was.
I ain't gonna say what they said. We won't repeat it. The next race is 800-meter relay. For London and girls, we have Alex Carabin, Amanda Ward, Vanessa Timmons, and Shelley Howard. And I'm sure I'm feeling rain, Carl. For West Jeff, we have Amy Huber, Carrie Cole, Beth Dully, and Brittany Silly. For Plains, we have Mullins, Wilson, Morazek, Saxton, and Fincham if needed. Some of these names you can't even read the spell the writing. And for Alder, we have Dembski, Phillips, Cannon, and Palmer. 4x2. Yeah, we still got the girls' high jump going over there, Carl.
Yeah.
The camera looks like it's crooked. Getting a level picture?
She said, so I was singing, I believe I can fly.
Oh, didn't quite make it.
She must be the last one in. Maybe not. One more attempt.
Carl, I had to take a shot of these shoes and that stuff I had on as a birthday present. Because you know I can't afford these shoes. Yeah, I turned 60. And proud of it.
Shoes are probably $60 a piece on it.
Yeah. $6 a piece, is that what you said? And we have another attempt, and doesn't quite make it. I don't know what kind of height we got over there, but I'm guessing about 4.5 feet.
One girl still going for London. They're racing it up.
They did raise it up?
They're racing up now. They got another girl from London still in it.
We're trying to get set up here for the 200-meter relay. They're measuring it. How you like the way they measure it? Yeah, we got a couple things going on here. I don't know what we're going to pick up. Girls 400 or 4x2. In lane 1, West Jeff. Lane 2, Madison Plains. Lane 3, London. Lane 4, Jonathan, Alder. Coach Nance getting ready to shoot the gun. Let her go, Coach. There we go. Another clean start. That's a pretty good distance to run there, Carl. Getting ready to get this high jump. Then I'll swing you up. You're not going to get it. Oh, she didn't make it anyway. See who we got going down here. Jonathan Alder made the first exchange. London's right on her heels. Alder seems to be stretching out there, Sonny. As they come down, getting ready to hand off to the third leg. Good handoff, good exchange. London got a pretty bad exchange there. That's going to cost him some. Got quite a bit to make up. And it's still Alder. London's looks like they're making up some, Carl. It's got quite a bit to go, though. Here's where you find out what you're made out of, isn't it?
Yep, she's catching.
Yeah, she's catching. Depends on what kind of leg. Oh, that. What's the girl who runs the last leg on that? Uh-oh. We got a race. We had a race. They're pulling for Shelly. Shelly somebody. Let me see if I can pick up this Shelly here. Jonathan Alder with a time of 2 minutes, .02. London come in second. Shelly, is that a Shelly Howard? Would that who that would be?
Yeah, that's who it was.
Okay, Shelly Howard anchored that. 200-meter hurdlers. The boys don't run
not that race.
4x2? Okay, our next race is a 200-meter hurdlers. And for the girls, London, Kristen Stanball, Angel, Hurt, and Page. They're trying to get a hurdle crew down there, ain't they?
Yep.
And for West Jeff, we have Blake, Miller, Pelfrey, and Fitch. Good shot there, Carl. For Plains, we have Street, Tope, Beathard, and Adams. And for Alder, Abby Scott, Carla Fry for Alder. We're slowly kicking them off, Carl. We got how many more more events?
Who's Thomas? What was it,
Will? 3 more? Good shot right here of our board member right here. Turn around there, board member. Let Carl get you. Yeah, all right. Mr. Peterson. Getting ready for the girls' 200-meter low hurdles.
Girls or boys? Do they have a girls? Boys, but the girls must not have it.
They got it on here. They got girls on here.
Oh, do they? Well, the boys are running first then.
Well,
the boys are running first.
Looks like they switched up on me, Carl. They're going to run the boys first. See if I can give you them. See if I can find it here. For London, we have Brad Johnson. And they're getting ready to roll. For West Jeff, we have Skidmore, Bentley, and Arnold. For Plains, we have Garrett, Swires, Miller, and Dagenfield. And for Alder, Yantis and Newsad. So I hope you got those names. They switched up and put the boys first, huh? Some of them hurdling pretty high, aren't they? Looks like it's going to be Alder and Madison Plains at a time of .29. What's a good time for that? Of course, you wouldn't know for this age group. Can you tell if that's boys or girls over there getting ready to run this heat? I can't. Boys. Another heat for boys, huh? This clipboard's getting heavy. I'll sleep good tonight, buddy.
She jumped. She
Boys, the boys just now started jumping. This one kid went across there and landed on the bar. Looked like he hurt his back. Okay, we're getting ready for the second heat of the boys. Here we go. Second heat of boys, 200 hurdles. We don't have a London runner in this. We have Alder, two planes, I believe, and one Jeff. And right now we're looking at, oh, it's a race. Oh, Jeff had to slow down and Alder come across .32. Looks like we might have one heat for the girls over there, Carl. It's hard to tell. There's quite a few people over there, though. Somebody just cleared on the boys. I don't know who that was from London. Just cleared the high jump.
Didn't jump up very high. Just kind of glided over.
Uh-huh. Here comes a plains jumper. Not quite. This bar's almost as tall as he is. That jumper there was from plains, isn't it? Okay, we're getting ready for first heat of the girls. Hurdles, 200 hurdles. Coach Nance, guns up. These junior high kids are real good, Carl. They haven't had a false start tonight. And as they come down the home stretch here, we look like we got a race between Alder and West Jeff. Right now it's Alder. Good clearance there. And I believe Alder's going to take it with ease. Alder, Jeff, London, and Eagles. All four teams right in order. And we will have a second heat. I don't know how we're at on time. Oh, good clearance there. I suppose it had another person and another camera to do these field event parts, and they didn't show up, so once again,
I told you it was sick. I told you. Taste it before you eat it.
Tell you what, the crowd has stayed. Got a pretty decent crowd. It's really been neat when we get a stadium. Hope they make a room for us where we'll be inside.
No.
You've donated enough money to make a room for us, haven't you? Got to call out to their attention when they start building. Be sure we're in the plans. Guns up. And another good start.
I think he just got enough bullets to...
I think he's just got enough bullets for each heat, each race, huh? London's up first. Looks like London's going to clear this one with ease. It's going to be a fight for second as London comes still across his line in .34. And we have a fight. Golden Eagles coming across. And then West Jeff and West Jeff. And I'll see if I can get you some names for the next event. .800 meters. For the girls in the 800 meters, we will have Jamie Oddie in London and Breland Faulkner. That's London. For West Jeff, we have Lisa Wilson. For Madison Plains, we have Cook, Spiegel, Husek, and Coughlin. I wonder if that's the Coughlin has the car sales. And for Alder, Rachel Swope. And Kristen Watts. Oh, and he called the boys 800 meters, wouldn't you know it? So I'll see if I can get you the boys. Boys 800 meters, we have for London, Jeremy Collins and Corey Collins. Could be brothers. For West Jeff, Michael Hiss, Lincoln Elston, and Jake Johnston. For Madison Plains, Miller, Lang, Dagenfield, and Montross. That's the boys. And last but not least for Alder, Justin Roselle and Phil Grigsby. I hope you folks have been listening to these names I've been putting out. Because that's what I have is a list. A couple of these kids kind of shocked me, Carl. They run pretty good. Of course, a couple of them I saw run, looked like it's pretty good. They got run in their blood. High jump, he cleared it. We missed that one. Jonathan Alder. We can probably pick him up. This is going to be a 2 laps round, so that's going to take a little time. We can pick up some of the high jump. That's the last field event left. Oh, we got a new way of lining it up. You see this kid lining himself up there?
Yeah. Let's do that before the event.
I thought he was going to go run on to the other pit and jump on in or something.
Supposed to do that before the event starts.
And he cleared it. A good jump. Just kind of scoots over it, doesn't he? I guess that little ritual we did paid off.
Yep. You talked about it.
Yeah. I knew what he was doing. Here we go. Start of the 800 meters. Twice around. I believe we have 2 more events. We have
What do we have left, Gary?
Huh?
What events we have left?
I'm not really sure. I know we got the 1600.
We already ran that.
I was going by what she's got marked down here. Relay.
Oh, no.
4x4.
Yeah.
And that might be it. Because we've already run 200 meters.
Yeah. No, we ain't either.
That's usually the last 2 races, 200 and 1600. For some reason, I've got the 200 meters crossed out.
We did the 200 hurdles. We done the 200 hurdles.
Okay. Right. We got 200 and then 4x4.
Yeah.
Isn't there a real long race just before the end?
They don't have the.
They don't have that one?
2 miles. 3,200, they don't have that.
You getting good light in there? Not showing low light, is it? It's getting kind of dark out here.
Yeah, it's kind of.
We get our stadium in, then we have to get our lights up. We got a sprint. London turned it on, didn't he? Corey, see if I can figure out who it is. 2.28. London. See if I can get a name for that. Corey Collins was your winner of that heat there. Now we're ready for the girls. We might get out of here by 7:30.
Check how much tape we got.
How can you check? What you got now? 800 meter girls. How much does she want to get? Because we're running low on tape, we want to try to at least get the 200 and maybe the 4x4. That's a pretty long race.
Yeah, it is. Shut it down.
200-meter runners have been reporting all about
Final home stretch of the 800 meters, girls. It looks like we have two Madison Plains runners bringing it down the home stretch. I hear them calling for a London player, kick it in. She's going to get a third at the rate she's gone. And she come from about 8th place and might get a second and got a second crawl. How about that finish? Did you get that finish? That was a great finish there. Was in the 200-meter dash. Carl assured me it was a dash. Let me see if I can find it. London doesn't have anybody. Wait a minute. Kyle Gillespie for London. For Jeff, we have Ian Huffman. For Plains, we have Kirk, Weimer, Swires, and Garrett. They have 4 runners in this 200 meters. And for Jonathan Alder, Cross, and Harbage. That's the boys. I wasn't even up. This ain't showing me on. Now I am. Was I unplugged back there? Could you hear me? Yep, I don't know if it was taped or not. Might as well give you the girls to save time because we're trying to save tape. I think we're just about out of tape. 200 meter for the girls is Timmons, Liggins, Howard, and Bueller for London. For Jeff, Roby, and Cole. For Plains, Griffith, Saxton, Coley, and Russell. And for Alder, where are we at here? Cannon, Dembski, and Phillips. Boys, I believe. Pick out your runners. Follow them down around the track. If it isn't too dark. Getting ready to start here. Coach Nance is in place. I hear the whistle, Carl. And the gun is up. And another clean start. Oh, these boys are kicking, Carl. Let's see what we got here. I can't tell who's in the lead right now. It looks like it might be Plains. 2 Plains runners there. Plains got some speed coming up in lower grades with a win of .26. Boys are picking them up and putting them down, Carl. That boys or girls? Girls 200-meter dash. And another clean start for these girls. And here comes Speedster from London. Savannah Liggins, she's got a wide lane there. She's coming a long way. Can she do it? She's been the big force for London so far. And it's going to be Liggins with a time of .28. Am I saying that right? .28 or 28 point?
28 seconds.
That'd probably be the best way to say it. It's 28 seconds, wouldn't it? I'll learn this stuff here one of these days. Carl, 200-meter dash. I heard the whistles, so we're about ready to get it on. Guns up. Here they come. Looks like the London runner and Jonathan Alder runners seem like their legs are moving a little bit faster.